Lada Company was first introduced to the public in 1973 when they started making Fiat cars with slight changes in construction. The prototype for the first Lada 2101 vehicle was the old Fiat 124 sedan. For years after that, Russian company tried to modify and change that car, and it was producing the vehicle, with some changes up to the early 2000s. This was the time when Lada 2106, that was basically the twin brother of Lada 2101, stopped production. The company developed quite well in the Soviet Union. They introduced Lada 2108 and 2109 in 1984. These models were extremely successful and very reliable. But in 1991, when the Soviet Union fell apart, the company basically stopped developing for more than 10 years. In 1998, they introduced the Lada 2110 model that was developed back in the 1980s, but couldn't go to production because of budget problems. The 2110 project wasn't very good, it wasn't a reliable car, and it had really bad engines. But people in post-Soviet countries were glad to buy an affordable Russian car that was much better than anything this company had produced before. Though, European companies were making much better vehicles at that time. In 2009, the Lada Company started cooperating with Renault-Nissan and started making better cars. The new generation of vehicles like Lada Kalina and Lada Priora looked better, but they still had poor engines and very bad equipment. In 2015, the company started New Age after the presentation of Lada Vesta. The new car was engineered by Renault-Nissan experts together with Russian engineers. And finally, it got a little better engine. Also, in 2017, Lada started introducing new models and stopped production of older cars that were completely outdated. Today, the company produces Lada Vesta, Lada Granta, Lada XRAY. Also, they make Lada Largus, which is actually a previous generation of Renault Logan MCV. Also, they still produce a legendary SUV called Lada Niva. And they recently offered a new version of this SUV called Lada Niva Travel. These cars aren't imported to any countries much, but the post-Soviet countries. Some vehicles were imported to Europe, but they are still very hard to bump into when driving. The reason for so poor sales is the quality. The company still works with old equipment and doesn't control the quality of the cars much. Also, the engines aren't efficient and eco-friendly. For example, the Lada Granta, which is the base model of the company, offers a 1.6-liter engine with 90 horsepower. This engine will only ensure around 21 miles per gallon in the city traffic. The good thing is the price. The base Lada Granta trim will cost around $7,700 new. Well, the most interesting vehicle is Lada Niva. Some of these cars were even exported to the US by private buyers that wanted some kind of an exclusive SUV. This is a classic off-road vehicle that is equipped with an extremely old and outdated 1.8-liter engine. The power is only at 83 horsepower. The very important advantage is that this engine is super reliable. Also, the car is equipped with an all-wheel drive, a manual transmission with all off-road options. The most expensive car that is made by Lada Company today is Lada Vesta Sport. This is a small city sedan with sporty styling that is equipped with a turbocharged 1.8-liter engine, offering 145 horsepower. The suspension is changed for better handling at high speed, but basically, this is still a small sedan that would cost around $17,000. All new cars are expected to show up on the market in 2025. But we expect those cars will be just the siblings of Dacia cars from Romania. The cooperation with Renault-Nissan closes the possibilities for import for Lada Company, and this is a bad idea for a car manufacturer. But still, the company works and tries to show new vehicles regularly.